All right, how's it going? Welcome to a new episode of Productive Procrastination. Um, what is new? What's up? I don't know. It's kind of a weird day. I don't know. It was a weird start of the day, I guess. Yeah. Happy. What is it? Today's the April 13th. It's actually my mom and dad's anniversary today. I didn't know. I'm bad with dates, to be honest. I remember, everyone's birthday and everything, or mostly everyone's birthday. Everyone in my immediate family, I remember their birthdays, and most of my friends. But you know what? If you're not on Facebook, sometimes I'll forget. It's just another reason to stay on Facebook. So people will know your birthday. Anyways. Yeah, today's Tuesday, and how's you guys' weekend? Huh? I had a very good weekend actually. It was I got to see a lot of faces that I haven't seen in a while. Let's see, what did I do? Oh wait, so I got my new camera, and I do love it. I got the lens for it. It's just, you know what? So there's a learning curve with it, Sony's autofocus system, it's really great, but there's just so many options that you need to you really have to know how to use the settings for the autofocus, because it's great when you do, and when something goes wrong though, and you kind of you're like, oh crap. But I'm getting the hang of it. It's a completely different system to the Nikon. I love the Nikon. It's easy to use. It's one of the best actually handheld controls that you can have. The Sony, you can customize the controls. They have like C1 button, C2 button, and C3 button, C4, and so forth. And you can customize those buttons to control however you want it. It's just I'm used to the Nikon, so I'm still getting used to it. But yeah, I got the new camera, and I'm loving it. Just getting used to the controls. I did a shoot yesterday, and it didn't turn out as well as I thought it would. I think it was just a lot of factors. It was a shoot between a mom and her son, and I think that the struggle, there were a few things I would have done differently. But yeah, working with kids is hard. Wasn't ready for that. And we changed the location last minute, and I guess in my in the photo shoots. And the photo shoot that I was thinking of, I had already predetermined, kind of planned out where and what shots I wanted. I actually did check out, scoped out locations for the shoot. But then, yeah, I thought I would have the skills to, work on the fly, and just new location, no problem. And then creatively be able to adapt to the new location, but it threw my whole thing off. The pictures in my head could not, it wasn't exact, and I didn't have that ability yet to just shoot on the fly. But I mean, this is where you learn, right? I learned now that it's how imperative it is because I already knew this, whether it's photo shoots or videography or anything, you have to scope out the location. You kind of have to know, because especially if it's outdoors and you don't know the lighting situation. Any photographer will tell you, any videographer will tell you, it's better to scope out the locations. I learned that in film. I'm stuck. Yeah, but it's a lesson that I have to learn. Like, it's not like, oh, okay, I think I get too cocky and thinking like, oh yeah, no, it's gonna be fine. We'll work around it. But it's very important in film just because you need to know the environment. You need to know like the kind of sounds, when the traffic is. I did a shoot. It was like my film. We scouted out a location on a Tuesday. Excuse me. We scouted a location out on a Tuesday, and everything was good. No, what was it? Yeah, it was a Tuesday, and everything was good. There was minimum noise. It was out in like kind of like a parkish area, and then when it came to shoot, we shot on a Monday or maybe Sunday. I think it was a Sunday, and when we were there was constant airplanes flying by. We came the exact same time, but it's just a lot of planes were leaving on Sundays. It's a thing, like a lot. I guess there's like, they're either landing or like arriving, whatever they were doing. It was just noisy as hell, and we couldn't go without like we couldn't even go like 5 minutes. Yeah, 5 minutes without a plane going by, and it just like slowed the production down like crazy. So always scout the locations, exact time of day, an exact day too, because you never know, like, there's constructions on certain days. It's good to like know that stuff. So I thought it would be more flexible with photography, but no, you don't have to worry about sound, but you have to worry about everything else. So it's always good to plan it out. Especially if you want, like, I don't know. That's completely my fault. I should that is something definitely I'm going to have engraved in my brain. The more and more I do this. But yeah, no, I'm still love this camera. I think like I'm getting used to the autofocus. It tested me yesterday. So, and then I played around with it again today, and just like discovering new things. Like, oh my god, it's fucking, but it's good. What else? What did I do this week? Last Thursday was a good day. Me and my friend went to. So this is a guy. This is my film buddy. We like usually have. Before pandemic, we used to go out for like Thirsty Thursdays, and we tried to recreate it. I guess a lot of bars are closed, or they close early. But there was one bar near my house that we used to go to during Thirsty Thursdays, but it's not as crazy as it was. But we got pretty drunk, and it was nice. It was very nice. I missed that. It was. We basically just spent the whole night talking about Avatar. That's what me and him do when we're drunk. We talk about like TV series, film, and then it inevitably turns into a discussion about Avatar. Well, let's say A, Avatar, B, Star Wars, C, Marvel. Those are like the top three, and then we'll throw in some, DC stuff, mainly like the like we'll talk about the Nolan verse, but yeah, no, it was fun. I really like that night. I really missed my friend Wolf, like, because he would have been there, if he didn't pass. Yeah, sucks, but yeah, no, that was it was great to see him. Yeah, and then I ended up getting French fries. French fries at Burger King. Burger King's right next door to the bar that we go to. Let's see. On Friday, I did more stuff. What did I do Friday? I did meet up with a friend. What did we do? Oh no, we went back to Ireland. So it was a different friend, different group of people. And then I was like, hey, yeah, let's go grab, it's Friday. Let's go grab a beer. We went to Ireland 32 because I was like saying, oh, their outdoor like patio thing that they have is like pretty dope. Yeah, we went there, and you know what? Guess what? I got drunk again. I got really drunk. Drunker than the night before. It's so awesome that, you know, most of, like, all of us are vaccinated, like, excluding maybe like a couple people, but like for the most part we all are vaccinated. So you know, we're letting loose a little bit, and I had this theory that it's like a collective theory. Everybody has this kind of theory that's going to be like the new, you know, roaring 20s once everyone's vaccinated. It's going to be like crazy partying kind of thing. But I started seeing it this weekend, at least with my group of friends, and yeah, once everyone's vaccinated, it's gonna be wild. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we did that, and then we didn't stay there long. We went to a friend's house. It was getting kind of windy to be out in like a parklet, outdoor dining, you know. So we went up to a friend's house, and we were playing Pai Gow. You know, a friendly game of Pai Gow, dollar game. The Pai Gow was pretty fun. I was winning pretty good. I was doing pretty well for myself. I keep forgetting the rules, though, you know. It's actually pretty simple, but, you know, whatever. And, yeah, we were just drinking more at my friend's house. Again, everyone was vaccinated at the house, so everyone was, you know, pretty cool about it. Like, everyone was, like, you know, good, you know. Let's see. Saturday, and guess what? I drank again. It was a little earlier this time because it was Saturday. My friend didn't have work. He came back from like a work function that he was obligated to go to, and then we went to. It was supposed to be the Cherry Blossom Festival this past weekend, or this weekend and next weekend. My hair is just like all over the fucking place. Anyways, yeah, it was the Cherry Blossom, and we were kind of like. We used to duo up the Cherry Blossom. That was like one of my favorite outdoor festival events things that happened in the city. Cause like you get like so much sake for $3. Like, you know, you just don't even think about it. You're outdoors drinking sake beer, pounding them down, and then, you know, it's a great place to like people watch. I love people watching. It's one of my favorite activities. It sounds creepy, but come on. You never like on a break from work and you're like, I don't know, you're smoking a cigarette, or you're just outside getting some fresh air, and you see some people and you look at their situation, you're like, oh, I wonder what they're talking about and what their whole story is, what their deal is. I like to do that. Yeah, so we were going down there. We're checking out if they had any kind of, maybe it was like a little busy since things are opening up. It's like orange tier now in San Francisco, but you know, it's the same old story. You know, they're all closed. You know, everything's still like, which is good. I mean, you don't want any like big events still yet. You know, it's still pretty early, but we're just hoping. We ended up going to this. You know, there's a restaurant bar place. It's called Paina, and it's pretty good. They have a lot of like happy hour stuff. We've been noticing. So like on Sundays they have, you know, bottomless mimosas kind of thing. Excuse me. Tuesdays they have Taco Tuesdays. Wednesday they have Wing Wednesdays, which is I think we're gonna go. This Wednesday, tomorrow. I think we're gonna go that tomorrow. It's for any of you who don't know what Wing Wednesdays are. It's 25 cents. A lot, like not a lot of bars do it, but a good amount of bars do it. But yeah, 25 cents per wing. There's usually a minimum. You can't just buy like, you know, 2 wings for 50 cents. Like, I don't know, like a dozen or something, and like usually a 2-drink minimum, and that's easy. it's an easy minimum to hit, you know. So that's what I'm gonna do tomorrow, Wing Wednesdays. And on Thursdays they have dollar oysters, so it's not a bad place. I like Paina. Used to go there sometimes for like Warriors games. Paina is kind of like the food there, and some of their drink specials are like Hawaiian-ish, island theme. Paina, it's kind of in the name, right? Sounds islandish. Yeah, we went there. We started out there. Jesus Christ. Well, laying out my whole weekend here. Yeah, so I went there Thursday. I went there Saturday. And we were trying to figure out what to do. Our friend threw out there that, a group of friends are meeting up for WrestleMania. And like for me, I haven't watched wrestling in so long. And I didn't know any of like the new people. Last time I watched it was like a little after the Attitude Era, like The Rock, Stone Cold, and all. Like I love the like Undertaker, and all of them are like retired now. It was when John Cena started. That's when I stopped watching. It was just I used to like it. It was fun. I knew it was fake, and I didn't believe. Well, it's been a while since I believed it was real, but it was just kind of like one of those soap operas for guys, instead of like they just fought their problems out, and yeah, I was like, I don't know if I want to spend my night watching WrestleMania on a Saturday night. WrestleMania is usually on Sunday, by the ways, but I think because of COVID, they wanted to make it a 2-night event. Anyways, like, so we were just decided, like, yeah, fuck it. We'll just go there. Me and my other friend were, like, thinking about it. We weren't sure. We're like, fuck it. Let's just go. We'll drink. And, who cares about WrestleMania? We get there. WrestleMania starts. And, oh, my God. We got so into it. There was, all right, so I haven't watched it in a while, right? And according to my other friend, that WrestleMania, the one on Saturday night, was probably like the best WrestleMania they have had in years, like that, or any pay-per-view event in years. And it was just some of the matches were just so ridiculous and just awesome. There's this guy, Cesario, dude. Like one of his finishing moves is to grab them by the legs, and just like while they're like laying down, grab them by the legs and just spinning them around, right? And he has like this rivalry with this one guy. He was the heel, The heel in wrestling terms is like the bad guy, the person that you don't like. So he was the heel. Not Cesario. Cesario was the guy that you were rooting for. So he grabs him in like, I don't know, a previous match, Cesario spun him around like I think it was like 22 times or something, and it was like a record for him to do that to one person. And this was his first WrestleMania singles match. I think he's done some tag team matches or something, but it was a big deal for him. And you knew he was gonna do the move again on him. So he did it. He spun around, but he only got up to like 12 or something like that. It was a very epic match. It was very like the edge of your seat. And then later on, towards the end of the match, you knew he was gonna do it. He knew he was gonna break the record, right? So he does it, and the whole crowd is like counting. They're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're like spinning around, and like he's got to be dizzy at that point. It's not just the person that he's spinning himself, so he's got to be dizzy. And he got up to I think it was 23. He just did one more than the record, but god damn. He also did this one move. Before that move, he likes to spin. Apparently, this character. He put him. he he puts a like what do you call that? He puts him on his shoulders, like laying down, right? They're like up on his shoulders, and he spins his whole body, right? He kept spinning, and then he put his arms down, and the guy was still laying on his shoulders while he was spinning, and all of us got up. I don't know if it was like the drinks, or it was just that everyone was into it, but I was like, I was like so fucking into it. I was like, oh man, I haven't gotten into wrestling in a while. But that was fun, and then he did the whole spinning thing again, and it was like, that was a good match. Yeah. And I mean, it wasn't like those matches that you see like from back in the day. Like back in the day matches were like solid, you know? But it was goddamn, that was hilarious. And there was like some moments like that where like, oh my God, like, oh shit. Like those moments throughout the whole, you know, WrestleMania that night. So that was fun. Yeah, that is crazy. Like that was good. I had such a good time just watching that, and I wasn't expecting to be honest. That was like my plan C, was to watch WrestleMania if me and my other friend couldn't figure out something else to do. But I'm glad we ended up doing that. After that, we played some more Pai Gow. It was the same friend's house. Yeah, it was a good weekend. Sunday I just chilled, to be honest. I didn't do anything Sunday. I was kind of tired from all that. But yeah, no, it was good. It was good. Yeah, that was it for me. I didn't really watch anything, to be honest. The only thing I did, I watched WrestleMania. Just the Saturday one, so I missed the one that was on Sunday. But my friends told me that it wasn't that good. I watched Winter Soldier, and I know I've complained about it in the past. I think I didn't say any good thing about it since then, and this past week, I gotta say, I am into it now. It took 5 episodes to get this good. It was like the build up to it wasn't even. It was bad build up. I don't know. They could have made it more entertaining, but this episode was so good. Like, it was so crazy because the episode before it was the worst episode of all. I thought. I was like on my phone most of the time. I wasn't even paying attention to the last episode, and then this past week's episode, fucking, it's so good. Like it took them a while to get, I guess, their footing. It's funny because I think, you know, it's not because of Falcon or Winter Soldier. You know who's really making the show, who's saving it? It's fucking Zemo. He's the one that's like, he's making the whole series better. He's carrying that series right now. And I don't know, this is gonna be a spoiler if you haven't seen it, but yeah, the bullshit Captain America, John Walker, dude, he's shaping up to be a great villain. Oh my God, you knew it was gonna happen, right? You knew it, but the way they did it in this episode, it's like you get where he's coming from, kind of like you understand why his motives, you know, like why he's doing things that he does, and he's shaping up to be a great villain. And Zemo is shaping up to be the greatest, not the greatest, a great anti-hero. Yeah. And you know what? Even Falcon, dude, Falcon is he's showing a lot more depth than in the past episodes, especially with this one. He's being more conflicted on which side is he fighting for, and I think that's, and you know, that inner conflict of if what you're doing is really right or wrong. You know, self-doubt is probably the best best, character development you can do, and they're doing it. And I mean, like, they did it with Captain America and Winter Soldier. He was fight, and in Civil War too. That was his whole arc was he was always doing the right thing, but now he's questioning what was really right and what was really wrong. How it could be subjective to some. And yeah, they're playing that with Falcon. I wonder what they're gonna do with Bucky's arc, because right now they have been this past episode at least was heavy on Falcon's arc and the new Captain America's. So I hope they do something good for Bucky, because yeah, the whole PTSD, like that's what they're kind of showcasing in Winter Soldier's trauma, in his character arc, how soldiers come back after war kind of thing, and he's supposed to like kind of share that, like tell that journey through his own storyline. So I wonder how that's gonna play out. I'm like very excited. Like I actually can't wait to see the next episode. So at the end of the spoiler, this past episode, the really good one, the only good episode in this whole fucking series, kept the new whack Captain America, the fake ass one. He gets he finds like a super serum, and he secretly takes it, and he ends up killing a person in front of everybody. And hold on, it's about to go to sleep. Oh good, I'll go to sleep. All right, and yeah. And in front of a lot of people, and then they're all like recording on their phones, and jeez, I want to know what happens next. Oh God, I want that one to fail. I feel bad for the dude. I feel bad for that actor who's playing the whack Captain America. And I found out that it was what's his name's son. God damn it, what's his name? Oh fuck. What is his name? It's a famous actor. Jesus Christ. Kurt Russell. Kurt Russell's son. I didn't realize that. I didn't know that. I see it now. Like I can see it in their face. Like they have like the same jaw, But I hear he's getting like death threats because of this character. Like, dude, let's not hate on him. Like he's doing a great job if you hate that character that much. He's just an actor. But he's doing such a great job that they hate him in real life. That's gotta be that's gotta suck. Some people are just stupid. Like can't you tell like what's reality and what's television, and whatever. Anyways, I'm very excited for the next episode. Need to watch some new stuff. Oh, okay. So there is this new thing I started watching. Actually, I take that back. I've been watching a lot of Bob's Burgers, and my friend was telling me, like, hey, there's a new show by the same creators. I was like, oh, for real? That's dope. It's called The Great North. The Great North, I think it's called. And it's about a family that lives up in Alaska. Somewhere in Alaska. I think it's Alaska. Someplace cold. The Great Up North. I think it's called The Great Up North. And it's pretty funny. I mean, like, I had very high expectations for it because it was like, Bob's Burgers. And I've been watching a lot of Bob's Burgers. But, I mean, it's the first season, and I've only watched the first 2 episodes. And, it progresses into, like, something better. And it's got what it takes to get it there. I think it's going to be a good show. It's not as good as Bob's Burgers yet, but it's going to be, or it's going to be like, I feel like actually I liked Futurama right out of the gate, but I like this show. I'm gonna continue watching it. It's pretty entertaining. All right. I think that's all. My sister bought me a banh mi sandwich that I've been kind of looking at, and I was like, I'm gonna do this first, and then I'm gonna eat the shit out of it. Yeah. So I'm gonna eat that. You guys have a good week and a good weekend. What else can I say? I can say what my friend says. Everything in moderation, even moderation. All right. So have fun out there, but still be safe. And I will see you next week. Bye.